All right, we're excuse me. Good lord. We're gonna try and get this thing going here. Okay, so YouTube looks to be live. Let's see if we can turn on Twitch here. Maybe, maybe, maybe. All right, all right. It looks like it's both working. Okay, okay. Valedictorian. Lorian. That's a cool name. I think I probably said that was a cool name before too. Welcome. My little chat bot is not working. Interestingly enough. It's connected. Welcome. Happy Saturday night, folks. This is my inaugural Twitch stream. So every chat is a first time chat. It's great. What's up, Sim? How goes it? Got the message on Twitter. Here I am. Welcome. Yeah, I got approved for the not approved. I really didn't have to there was no approval. I just had to message Pinwheel, who you guys might know from the official Discord server, and ask him to add my channel to the official list on Twitch. So he said it should have been set up as of yesterday. Let me double check that he said so, because I definitely want to make sure Yins have the drops. Yeah. So Friday 10 a.m. Pacific. So we should be good to go here. So sit back, relax, enjoy those exclusive CCP drops. What's the Twitch username? It's Simula67_, I think. The original one was taken, so I couldn't use that one. So I'm only seeing the Twitch chats in I got this like plugin for OBS. It's like the multi-stream stuff, right? And it's only showing my Twitch chat in here, which is really weird and not what I wanted. What's up, Alberto? I did remember to turn the bot on today, amazingly enough. I'll have to figure out the chat later, but for the moment I can at least see everybody's stuff. So yeah, I don't really have anything specific planned tonight. Like, I did all of my Coliseum stuff already. That was a grind. Holy moly. Did my Coliseum stuff. I would rather spoon my eyes out than play Battlegrounds, I think. So we'll just hang out and do whatever is necessary to get you guys some viewing time here. So let me make sure that I want to send out a link here to both things, and then we'll go ahead and get started. All right, what do we got here? Let's copy this link. We live. Oop, we love. Why does it do that? Why can't you just be normal? Underscore. And then jeez. For CCP drops. All right, cool. Let's go back here. Stay on the YouTube side, no problem. Just free stuff for watching on Twitch is all I'm saying. So, one tier 7 away from getting my 4th rank 4. Thinking of Nico or Emma, Kindred or iDoom. All those are pretty good options. Yep. Do you like playing Kindred offensively, or would he just be a defensive rank up for you mostly? So curious. All right, let's find something to do, shall we? Let's see, what can we do? I don't really want to auto run we're done with AQ, right? Yes, of course we are. Can't do that. I think we're done with war as well. This is the off season, so it's nothing terribly exciting. Yep. Finish that. Nice. What do I have in my objectives here? That's not objectives. There we go. Vanguard. All right, let's do that. Raids Vanguard. So, folks, let me know how your Saturday was. I went to go see the Mandalorian movie. I took my so my wife and my daughter are out for a girls' weekend with my mother-in-law and my two sister-in-laws. Sisters-in-law? Sister-in-laws? Sisters-in-law. So it's just me and the boys, and I took them to see the Mandalorian movie. It was awesome. Didn't really add much to like the Star Wars lore, right? But I didn't really go in expecting it to. I expected it to just kind of be this like, siloed experience, I guess, right? And it was good. I went in a little skeptical of like some of the characters. Like there's like a Hutt who's buff and and muscular, and like this what is this? And yeah, so it was good. It was good times. Good popcorn movie, entertaining. I enjoyed it quite a bit. My kitchen roof got hit, so there's that. What did it get hit with? I'm assuming you're saying with like hail or something. Who do I have on my team? Oh, right, Iron Man. Yeah, it's been raining here pretty much all day today. It's like it's kind of a bummer because my boys, like, they're off school for the summer, and they enjoy playing outside. They're friends with a lot of the kids in the neighborhood and whatnot. But raining all day is just such a bummer. A really big branch from a tree that's getting old. That sucks. We had, what was it, like maybe Wednesday or Thursday? We had like a major windstorm. Not a lot of rain that day, but a lot of wind. And we had some branches fall down, but nothing like that, and nothing that would have damaged the house. So hopefully, I mean, it should be covered by insurance, so you should be good. It's just annoying to have to deal with that stuff, yeah. Sim, finished my first ordeal and villains ordeal. Villains team, I-Bomb, Roke. Interesting, Roke for ordeal. Jack-o'-lantern, Venom, and Purgatory. I like the Roke. I haven't seen anybody else use that. Use him for an ordeal team. Did you use him for like I-Bomb? Like where did you find yourself using? I mean, he's XL, but so is I-Bomb. I'm curious, where did you use Roke that you couldn't use I-Bomb? Nice wave. Thank you. You want to see your rank 5 wave? I can. We can play around with wave in Coliseum a little bit. I don't think that I'm going to do any better than the 31 that I uploaded, because I was boosted and I had like recoils on and everything. We can turn recoils on, and if we're gonna do some arena though, and then we can fart around with wave a little bit. Tree's been there for 25 years. We have a big like wooded area behind my house in our backyard. It's kind of like we're on this like straight street, and then there's like a wooded area behind us, and there's like another street that's like behind, like goes behind it. It's like this like central weird wooded area. It's a weird way to describe that, only to say that we don't have any like dying trees yet, but I'm sure at some point in the future we're gonna have to take care of a tree before it falls on the house, which will not be fun because tree removal is extremely expensive. I don't know if you've looked into that at all, Casey. There. Parry. breaks. I snap light, obviously. Can't get through any fight without a snap light here. Oh, that was a good one. Nice. Usim, how many of the tokens do you have? I think I have 42, saving them till I get 100. Are we talking about, so which tokens are we talking about? The America Chavez figures? Or are we talking about the observance tokens? I think I got like a couple more today, so I think I have more than 42 maybe. Where am I going? I'm going to inventory. Other observance. I have 45. Oh, was that? Yeah, 45 at the moment. Oh, the refined XP tokens. I have 12 right now. But I also just cashed in like 100 of them to jump all the way up to 68 here. So I usually just save them until like I have a little. This will surprise nobody. I have a little calculator built into my one of my main like MCOC spreadsheets, and I can punch in my current XP and how many tokens I have, and it'll tell me if I'm able to hit the next level or not. So I'm quite a ways away from getting quite a ways away from getting 60 the level 69. So I know there are a couple people like Clobber in Time and a few others have been like grinding really hard nonstop, trying to be the first to get up to level 70. I actually don't know. Let's see if he's Clobbering. Nope. Oh, I can't even type today. Here we go. Clobbering Time. All right, so he is 68 at the moment, but he's probably pretty close to getting up to the next one. 67 and a quarter from the daily super event. Yeah, like I pretty much, people ask like how I'm so far ahead. I don't really feel like I'm ahead. I do the raid stuff every day. I do the daily quests I grind every day. It's just autoplayer. Like I'll let my kids do it because they, it's like impossible to die. But it's fun. What's up, Serpent God? Welcome. You know somebody who has a Chavez Ascended already? Wow. How many of those do I have? Action figures. I think like I haven't bought any. I'm not really interested in paying for it. Where the heck are those? Oh, right in front of me here. 60. Yeah, I don't know where the rest of them are coming from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have enough for a platinum pool? No, we got one more. Yeah, I don't really know where the rest are coming from. Probably like the AW showcase, which should be maybe next month. I don't know. Need one more Karina's challenge to become elder. Get on it, man. Which one is left? Immortal A-Bomb Vision. Very good run at the Death Touch threshold and using your team revive. Nice. Okay. Very good run at Death Touch threshold with Nameless Thanos. Got it. Yeah, let me think. I think we're due for another showcase. I don't really know. What was the tactic for the last one? I don't remember. I think it was the one with the annoying Gene boss, wasn't it? God, that was one of the tactics of all time, let me tell you. Was it Wrath? Was it called? Oh yeah. Yeah, so we're due for the dinosaur and meteor one. That might be next month because we're about to start the second season of Stone and Water. So yeah, I think we should probably expect another showcase pretty soon. All right, let's you guys want to watch some wave? Want me to watch some wave gameplay here? We can do that. Oh, why did he get pushed away? That was weird. Yeah, so for those of you who didn't watch the video, in a long fight like this, you want to start off with 2 special 3s. Okay, let's get the cement charge off of us. Okay, we'll do that. So special 3s gives you these like permanent charges that increase your debuff duration, or your debuff cap rather, and your the potency of your battered. That never gets old. That gets already like it's just already so much fun. She's already hitting pretty hard. Why is she pushing him back like that? It's so weird. That wasn't happening on my previous runs. Okay. I like doing the special 3 when the passive stun hits, so that you get a free opening on the other side of the special 3 too. Alright, so now that we are like fully ramped up here, we want to do a special 2, probably at like a high amount of power. Because of the debuff durations getting hit by endurance here. Yeah, so with the endurance hitting her, even though we have the debilitates, you only really get 1 special 1 in. I really don't like the location prompts here. Like, look, like you have to back up so far. Nice. Yep, and then we get caught by that. Yeah. Like the location prompt, if you get unlucky with the spawn point, meaning like if you get caught with the spawn point on the dash back and it spawns in like the middle of the arena, it's just like the fight is over. Because you're already back at the wall, you have to back up so far, and then there's just so much stuff that can go wrong while you're waiting, you know, trying to get back there. He can turtle up and sit on his end of the screen, which means you physically cannot move back any farther. He could trigger the falter, he could trigger the root on you. It's just this location prompt stuff, I really, really dislike it. You know, the mediums and lights were fine. The heavy striker was fine. This you know, move to a random spot in the arena, it sucks. I really don't like it. What's up, Lefty? Good to see you, buddy. Is Wave Dazzler but better? I mean, she's pretty similar to Dazzler. I think Seaton described her as like Silk and Kitty Pryde. I think that's pretty apt. That's a pretty good comparison. But like, I mean, this is one of her best matchups. So like, she's good for this fight because she's good for Ma in general. And like, she's so good for Ma, I can't help but wonder if we're about to see like an Ascended Ma before long. I feel like he would be a decent candidate. I tried out an Enchantress in War yesterday. And my conclusion is that I need way more practice with her against Enchantress. Because, like, the tracking is okay for the start of the fight. But you still have to manage her spells because you don't have good uptime of the debilitates like you do with somebody like Spider-Woman. So you still really have to manage her spells, in my opinion. I'm trying to dash in at the end of the special one here to get a Fury. There we go. But like the dash in stuff is just so fun. Like I said on the in the review video, like it's definitely closer to Kitty, but like it gives me like really good Division feelings. We're at max stacks here. Yeah, see now, like, the pinpoint is all the way back there. Now we're faltered. Now he's backed up. Now we can't. Like, it's just... The pinpoint stuff is not good. Like, her burst damage is just so good. I'm really excited to use her more. Oh, we got 2 special ones off there on that one. That's good. That was a good loop there. And like right there, the pause came in really handy. It was like while he was turtling up, we didn't lose our debuffs, which is great. No, we got slept. Okay. Yeah, it's like, see, we had no chance to hit that prompt whatsoever because it was just too far back and it went away. Hey, look, it's the good blue Marvel. Ooh, Oh, man. Ooh. Yeah. I'm not even gonna touch that. Oh man, I'm not even gonna touch that one. What's up, Dilly, though? What's up, CB? What's up, Mike? Allison, not a fan of her damage loop at all. Interesting. I would love to hear why. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I'm curious why you don't like it. King Shark, welcome. Eyeing rank 5 crossbones because I use them a lot in War and Battlegrounds. Yeah, we have Cyber in my Discord. He's a frequent chatter in here. He has a rank 5 crossbones. I'm not a fan of crossbones. I get too frustrated when the Furies drop off, and I feel like his maintenance is too stressful for me. I feel like I need to have like Mangog with him, or else I can't use him. Buff Blue Marvel. I think Blue Marvel's just fine. Also, the rebalancing program is pretty much dead. So, all right, we'll use one more energy refill. Let's turn on. We'll do like one more run with her with ouchies on, and then we'll go far around in the arena. So I don't have because when I'm doing this, I can't pay attention to the chat because I have to be staring at the screen the whole time. Arena is less important, and skill is less important, right? So we'll switch these on, and then we'll go back in. We'll do one more energy refills worth. I don't want to be wasting energy refills on stuff I've already done. Most scenarios for the fun special 1 damage, you need special 2, special 1, then restart. It's not continuous enough. Damage itself, it's fine. Like in a short and medium fight, like I do, one of my issues with her is that she doesn't have like maintenance on her damage. But like in Battlegrounds, I feel like special 2, special 1 is going to be enough to kill or leave them within a combo of death in most situations. In War, it depends on the alliance. Like time for us is not important, so like if it doesn't kill right away, it's okay. Yeah, I know where you're coming from for sure. Dracula needs a buff. I have no idea what they're gonna do with I don't know. It feels like when it comes to the rebounds program, like it's I don't know. The community complained a lot about it, and I personally think that had a lot to do with it. But I also wonder, like, I don't know. I don't know what the desired goal of the rebalance program should be. I think from the community perspective, rebalancing should be buffs only, and that's frankly a little ridiculous. Because like the community is so allergic to nerfs that any talk of one sends them into a frenzy. And so if the rebalance program only exists to buff champs, then I guess why does it exist at all? Which is kind of where we're at now, right? Kevin Ion Red Skulls are rank 5. Interesting. Are champ buffs dead unless they do the community votes? I guess. Like they've been buffing a lot of champs, like older champs lately, like in the past 6 to 8 months, right? They buffed a whole bunch of champs for the Ascension pool, Cable, Ghost Rider, Doctor Strange, Cyclops, etc. Those all got really good buffs. But like as far as like balancing to like brand new champions, it seems like it's just not happening. Like what you get is what you get, and that's it. So like a champ like Dracula, which I would argue probably needs a little bit of a numbers bump, that's probably not happening. What's up, Pixie? You want Groot nerfed? I feel like Kabam is in on the joke with Groot, and Groot needs to stay bad forever. Yeah, so like 26k medium crits unboosted is, that's pretty good. Yeah, like in War, like I feel like she would be a pretty good recoil option in war. A big thing for me in this fight is managing the cement charges. And once I kind of realized that you can easily block the first hit of his special one, like I was like never getting rooted again. Like the chip damage on his special one hits is like barely anything. You want to play him against the wall, because that's where you're going to get the best pinpoints from. Yeah, see now that like it just spawned too far back. Now we're stuck. Yep, missed that one. Later, Wade. That was some good damage. Yes, she is, like I said, she is just balls to the wall damage. Like, her utility is fine. Were you waiting until the cooldown was down on that, Alberto? I know you were. You were like counting it down. It's also rough, like when he doesn't throw the special right away. Oh, like dude, but just throw the special too. Like, I need him to throw specials immediately in the corner, or else like that's how you get the best runs out of her, or maybe probably anybody. Just because the pinpoint prompts are just so distorting. Yeah, when he does that, like. We're deleting entire health bars in single specials. Oh boy. That was it. That was dumb. Yep. Yep. Knew that was happening as soon as I did that special. That was a bad idea. She gains a Fury passive instead of the Dex buff. So like if you notice on her when she triggers Dexterity, the text is orange instead of yellow because she's gaining a Fury passive. So like a little bit of, you know, a little bit of help there with Mystic Dispersion, right? Not a lot. But like in a short fight, we can go somewhere else. Or we could actually even switch over to the CCP server if we wanted, but I don't have... I guess I could rank her up on there too. But like in a... This is probably not the best example anymore because we are fighting a 4-star, but... Like to Allison's point, like... In short and medium fights, she, you know, it's easy to learn, it's very simple to execute, but that's it. Like, you have to restart, right? I mean, we didn't even need the special one there. So, rank 5, unboosted, recoils on, class disadvantage, 30 seconds. 34 seconds for 500,000 health. So, pretty good. Pretty good. What's up, Kurd? Hope you are well and the recruiting went well. Assume lots of players want to play at SSX. I have not been in charge of recruitment, so I actually don't really know how it's going at the moment. I think we do have a couple of spots presently, so we'll see how it shakes out. All right, let's be productive here. Sim, recruit me, Ronan Best. What's your prestige looking like these days, Allison? Where am I going? I'm going here. Yeah, let's just do this. I don't really need either of these champions, so we'll just go here. And then we'll do rank 2s, I think, to start. 31k, nice, nice. Ugh, picking teams for arena. We have a guy coming in after AQ rewards go out whose prestige is 42,000. He is immediately going to be the prestige leader in the alliance by a good amount. I'm just like my brother, I haven't even hit 40 yet. I really hate using Adam Warlock. Yeah, 42 is wild, yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to get to 40, but I don't think it's going to happen until I can get another rank 5. I think I'm at 2.5 of the tier 5. So like I think the June EQ will probably push me over. If not, I mean, it's just waiting, right? I don't really know who I'm gonna do for rank 5. Like if we hop over here, I am pretty class balanced at the moment. I'm only missing a skill champ for rank 5. So the ladies are representing here. 4 out of the 6 are ladies here. Let's go. Let's go. So like for skill, I'm kind of torn. Like the prestige play would be Atuma because he's at A2, right? But Atuma, you know, he's fine. He's okay. But I feel like for me, like my favorite skill champs are Cheelth and probably Black Cat. And Cheelth is, oh man, rank 5 Cheelth just sounds so disgusting. So I don't know. I'll have to kind of figure out what the prestige looks like. Because like it's not like the main factor here, but like it is, I mean, something to keep an eye on. I'm not like at the bottom of the alliance in prestige, but I like to stay in the top half. Could do Zemo. We have a bunch of Zemos already, though. I'm not really, you know, not really wild about him. And Okoye is so busted at rank 4. I feel like she doesn't need the extra rank. So yeah, it's kind of like, you know, the fun options are Cheelth or Black Cat, and then Atuma would be like the safe, probably the safe option. I don't know. What do you guys think? Nick was my first rank 5. I feel like Nick, I'm not sure how you feel, Serpent, but like I feel like Nick, we were talking about this earlier today, actually. Me and DLO were chatting. And we were saying like we were talking about Penny Parker, and I was like, you know, I would have never ranked up Penny Parker ever, probably, but like I pulled Ascension 2 on her, and I was like, well, now I feel like I have to rank her up, so I ranked her up to rank 4, sigged her up, and like she's fun. She's, you know, a decent defender if you can catch somebody without a counter, and he's like, you know, she's really good for Nick Fury too, because she just automatically turns off the stuff. And I was like, you know, there are a lot of champions, it feels like right now, who kind of turn off Nick Fury stuff. So then we were chatting a bit about like where he kind of currently sits in the defense meta right now. Like as an attacker, a rank 5 Nick sounds really nasty, especially in Second Life. I got 2 skill gems from my Twitch drops today, and I ranked up Hitmonkey and I ranked up Killmonger. I'm sorry, my girl. Need to rank 4 some more Ascended champs. Need the cats for my rank 5. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I think I still have a a couple of rank 4 gems to use. We can take a look at that in a minute here. Yeah, prestige is important at the top levels. Like we're not, I would definitely not describe us as like a prestige alliance. Like we're not like in the, you know, the range of like NY or Chaos or those folks who sit at the top. I forget who else is up at the top there. Like Relax maybe is up there still. Like it's important to the extent that we do AQ every week, so that we want like the best rewards possible. But like naturally, as like a war focused alliance, you know, having champs ranked up for war kind of lends itself to having decent prestige. So they kind of automatically go hand in hand, I guess. Is Black Cat your favorite? I remember you being upset pulling her. Me and Black Cat, we have an interesting relationship. I was very annoyed pulling her. Not because I disliked her, but because I wasn't getting the champion that I wanted from those crystals. And I know you know this, CB. I know you know this. What do I want to do here? I think Arcus is so irritating. Let's do this. Nice. HM Productions, do you think Wave will be in the next Titan rotation next month? I have no idea. It depends on Bong. is really what I think it comes down to. I'm not even doing heavies here with Emma. I think somebody in my alliance said that if Bong is in the next Titan, then Wave gets pushed out to the following one. So I really don't know what they're doing. Spot's like Adam Warlock for me. Like if you get good AI, he's awesome, but if you don't get good AI, he's just the worst. Yeah, and that's kind of like to your point, HM. Like I don't really know. That was kind of one of my contributing factors as to like going for her early, because I really didn't want to wait. I really wanted the Ascension like one way or the other. Because I talked about that in the review video. I really feel like her shelf life is going to be a bit longer if she's able to have an extra bit of damage punching down. And maybe I'm overstating the importance of it. That's totally possible, but yeah. Since we have no idea currently, how these featured champions from this year are going to be ascended in the future. Like they told us, I think that I think featured champs from this year are going to be exclusive for like a year, maybe. That sounds right in my head. So if you don't get them ascended right away, then it's going to be a year before you can, which is just crazy. Because like unless you're spending hundreds, potentially thousands of dollars every month, like you're not getting these champions all ascended. It's just insane. Hope she is, not gonna lie. Got 600,000 shards saved. Yeah, my Titan stash is pretty nasty. I'm not sure if I have that many shards, but I think I have 11 Nexus crystals saved up right now, and like 2 of those colossal ones. But like truthfully, I'll probably just end up like not using those because I'm a bit of a crystal hoarder, as you might know. I just keep crystals for fun. I love Dragon Man. What a great champ. So much fun. Should rank him up just for funsies. Let's check my my crystal stash here. So I've got. Okay, so I do. I thought I had way less. I thought I had way less than that. So I've got 800 shards, 800,000 shards, and 5 fully formed ones. I don't know what that comes out to. Is that 80 divided by 800 divided by 20 is what, 4D? That doesn't sound right. Is it 45 right there? That's a lot. And then I have, how many of those other ones do I have? All right, 11 Nexus crystals and 2 of the colossal Nexus crystals. It's just crazy stuff. But like I've been I've been buying out the Mysterium store because I'm getting more than I can use. So like I've started hoarding. Look, I even have an extra loyalty crystal here that I haven't opened. I'm starting to stock up on these Abyss Nexus crystals for absolutely no reason other than I need to use the Mysterium. So I have one of each right now, and I'm going back through for my second round of a few of them. Well, let's open that. Great. If they do what they did with Pav, he'll be in the September Titan. Remind me what they did with Pav, like, because Bong isn't available. Bong is not going to be available. Let me think here. If you've paid for the Platinum track, do you get Bong after the Titan? But I also know like they don't like splitting up the months. And if Wave moves, right, she would be split from Ghost Rider. Khan's Prestige isn't even top 5. Not in SSX, no. Probably for Loki, yeah. All the mats from the Mysterium store let me max out my 2 stars and working on my 3 stars. Yeah, I've started doing my 4 stars. All of my 3 stars are maxed. My 2 stars are all maxed, but they, getting SIGs on 2 stars is impossible. But like I've started working on my 4-star roster. So I've got a whole bunch ranked up and ascended now. So I'm starting to work on those. So just something to do. I think Royal in the CCP, Royal, she has she finished her 4 stars. I want to say a couple months ago. Every one of them is rank 5 ascended, and now she's starting on the 5 stars, which is just an insane level of dedication. So good for her. If you want to talk Dragon Man, he was annoying in my ordeal run. It's pretty easy to make Dragon Man annoying, I feel like. Just make him stun immune. Alright, I don't really remember how to play Blue Marvel, but we'll try, Let's break out Cyclops here. How do you like Stellar Blade? I haven't played around with him too much. I feel like the stun after his specials is really nice. So like what I've been trying to do with him is build up to 3 bars of power and then do is it SP1, SP2 or SP2, SP1, I think? Because you get the free opening after one of them from the stun. But yeah, I like the degen as his damage source is fantastic. The healing is really good. I think in a lot of ways he's better. No, hit the special! Yeah, like the Mysterium store. Yeah, I feel like it needs some love right now. Like it's just, and maybe I'm a bit of an edge case here because I hoard Mysterium, but like part of that is because frankly there's just not enough stuff in there that I need at my level. Oh, another thing I like about Blade, is that you can apply the degens parrying specials just like regular Blade can. So we get the stun here, then we go in with special 2. And then she goes immortal because why not? Yeah, he's cool. I love the purple. The purple glowing tattoos are so cool. Wow, work. Why don't you ease off the yelling there, buddy? Yeah, I'll have to play around with Stellar Blade more. I've been trying out Jay Jonah a lot lately. He's a lot of fun. He's a lot of fun to use. Yeah, like they purposely don't announce the Titan pools ahead of time anymore, or like even give credence to theories because they don't want people hoarding shards, but obviously that's not stopping some of us, so should we create a let's be rude. Let's be rude. Let's create an all annoying team here on defense. Let's see. We'll do Kindred here. name many. What? I challenge you to name many things they announce ahead of time. What? By the way, CB, I'm surprised you weren't over on the Twitch chat there, dude. Twitch is like you and the crew, man. You guys are the Twitch OGs. I can't believe I finally given in. Or did you finish your drops already? Nice input drop. They're very close to the vest. Yeah, even from us, like, you know, if you think that we get a ton of early info on stuff, you're pretty much wrong. Yeah. You caved on Twitch? I did. It was brought to my attention, actually, by DLL work that one of the nice things about Twitch is that I could potentially stream something other than MCOC without it like completely tanking my algorithm, because like when I try to do something different on YouTube in the past, like it's been fun, but like the views are way lower, which I kind of expect also because my audience is all MCOC focused. So like when nobody's watching my non-MCOC stuff, YouTube is like, nobody likes this guy anymore. We have to stop pushing his videos to people. And then there's like a period of time after that where my total views go down, which is very, very irritating. So a bit twitchy. Yeah, that's awful. Take a lap for that one, dude. Take a lap around your truck. Oh, your drops were done yesterday before I went to bed. Jeez. Got them right away. Penny's power drain on her special one annoys me too, because you have to like perfectly time it after the bar of power. It's your views tanked because of how much you disrespected Hugo. And I will continue to do so. Hugo is so bad that they killed him off and then have made a new game without him. Like there's nothing left. There's nothing left to say about it. I am very excited though to play another Plague Tale game. This one is supposed to be different though. Like you're playing as the pirate lady or whatever, but it's supposed to be like less stealthy, which I'm not crazy about because like sneaking around was probably the second most fun thing about the first two games. The first most favorite part obviously was rats. Just rats everywhere. Rats, sneaking around, watching Hugo die. Those are my top 3 favorite things. New game without Hugo, indeed, Casey. Yes, you play as the pirate lady from 2. I don't know if it takes place like if it's like a prequel or if it's like afterward, but yeah. Yeah, the new Assassin's Creed game is it's called Hexy or Hex, and it takes place during the Salem witch trials, I think. It's supposed to be like really, really dark and different, which I'm very excited for. But at the moment, I am like over the moon, ready for the Black Flag remake, because that one's probably in my top 3. That's probably my 3rd favorite AC game is Black Flag. And from the look of it, they just they completely rebuilt it from the ground up in the engine that they used for Shadows. So it looks fantastic. And like the Caribbean environments in Black Flag, I think I just prefer them overall to the environment in Japan, which is like mostly like mountain and forest. I'm super excited to just sing sea shanties all day. Nice, I walked right into that heavy. What am I doing? Back in a few. All right, man. How dark we talking? I have no idea. But like the witch trials was like a pretty dark period in history, so at least American history. Hugo Hugo is the only reason the rats got dealt with. If Hugo had any ounce of self-control, there wouldn't have been any rats in the first place. So yeah, sure. He dealt with the rats that he caused. Conveniently leaving out the cause of the problem. Look at all the rats that I solved and I killed. Well, who brought the rats here, Hugo? Oh, don't worry about that. It's not important. Power outage in this city or just after the streetlights come on? Remains to be seen. Victim blaming. Where's Neil? I need some backup here. Neil's watching hockey. By the way, Work, Neil informed me that I have a new Premier League team. Apparently, Wolves got relegated, but there's some other team that I can't remember that also has black and gold as their colors, so now I'm apparently rooting for them. Even though I can count the number of times I've watched a Premier League game on one hand. I apparently have a new team. HHC, maybe? There you go. Yeah. Hull City, sure, whatever. Whatever that means. I let Neil tell me who to root for, is really what it comes down to. Prime victim blaming. Jeez. You gotta chat more there, Serpent. Get it back. I actually have no idea. Like, I think it's what chat, like, people who are chatting the most. I have no idea what those numbers are, their rankings are based on. Looks like Casey's the top dog right now. Tend to yap a lot. No worries. No worries. I need to figure out my I need to figure out why the YouTube chat won't work. Excuse me in here. Let's disconnect that. See if I can I chose the wrong brand account. That's why it didn't work. Yeah, select all, continue. Okay, let's see if this works now. Just to be the man, you gotta beat the man. Nobody knows how to beat the man. Yeah, I don't know how the YouTube XP thing works. XP thing is just there, that's right. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Okay. If you can dodge... What? I know the reference. What does that have to do with anything? You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. It's probably been 20 years since I watched that movie. Is it really? I feel like I've heard that quote everywhere. That's where it originated? From a wrestler? You guys think we'll have like Ascension for like the idols and stuff eventually? I'm super curious how they like figure out these pools. It's like it started out like the original pool was mostly full of like, underutilized champs and a bunch of buffed champs and like a couple really good ones in there, like Mojo and Zemo. And now I feel like, I don't know. They're outliers, of course, but I feel like pretty much anybody is open to Ascension. I don't know. I don't really feel like I know what know or understand what the criteria is going forward. Ascended D Thanos. Yeah, that's probably why they're holding off on Ascension for these other champs. The other thing is like, I don't think these other champs have even been made available to everybody else yet. Like, the idols are joining the base pool, but like the Deathless champs are not available anymore. Can you still buy the pieces? I don't even know. So like giving Ascension to champions that aren't available would feel like double bad for the people who don't have them, right? I don't know. Wow, the Steelers suck raid. Oh my goodness. How rude. That can only be from Abdo. Steelers suck raid. Oh my god. Drunk raid also has to be from Abdo. Ascended Lumitrix would be fire. Rank 5 Toad eventually, yeah. I like Toad a lot. I would definitely rank 5 him at some point. Drunk raid, but over here now you're watching it in both places, Cashew. Oh, that's right, Work. I completely forgot. You kind of came back a little bit too late, right? Like, Work, if you is it even possible for you to get him with like pieces like for units? Like the price would be astronomical and not at all worth it, but is it even possible? Rank Magic, she's OP. I have Magic ranked right there. Rank 4. Rank 4. Sig 200, baby. Thank you, everybody who's coming over from Abdo's chat, by the way. Appreciate the raid there. And we jumped like 1,000% in our viewers. We went from like 5 to 500. I feel like, Allison, I have no idea what I'm doing with Magic. Like, There are some fights where I feel like I'm doing pretty much the same stuff with her in every fight, but there are some fights where her damage is like amazing and I'm getting like, 20, 25, 30 degens and the fight is over in 35 seconds. But then there are other fights where I feel like I'm doing that same thing and the fights are just taking forever and her damage is crap. And I don't really understand. I definitely think it's me that I'm doing something wrong, but I don't know what it is. I need like I need like I need a sim magic guide, but I can't make one if I don't know how to use her well enough. What's up, Abdo? Thanks a lot, dude. Appreciate the raid. Steelers suck raid. I mean, it is kind of a fact at the moment, so I can't really argue with you on that one. Yeah, I feel like she's I don't even know what like the proper word for it is. Like I don't want to call her finicky because I think that there is like specific things that you just need to know to do in the right situation, but I just don't know what those things are. Like her degen when you get her degen going, it is absolutely cracked. I agree. Like I also haven't really been able to like figure out if she needs like buff heavy matchups in order to be really good. I don't know. Allison, did you make like a I know you've done a bunch of magic content. Did you make like a magic guide? Like just a generic basic stuff? Because I feel like I need one of those. The deep dive I watched a bunch. The deep dive didn't really help me. Oh, didn't have the sun. Because the deep dive, like they're talking about, if you want her utility, her buff control, do this. If you want her damage, do this instead. But like, it doesn't really explain why you're doing what you're doing. If that makes sense. Like, why cross over that? Nice. AI 2.0, where you at? Enough of this special intercept stuff. Okay, and she decks out of that one. Are you kidding me? Yikes. Lee Boyce gifted a membership. Again, not to himself. Congrats, XL Zemo, for becoming a member. And thank you very much, Lee Boyce, for gifting membership. Appreciate you supporting the channel. I feel like you need the AI to do cooperative. I'm not totally sure that's true. Because she does have access to like the falter on her heavy attack and on her dash attack, like wave style. But again, like I feel like if you know how to use it, it's really, really good. These are awful matchups. What am I? Ugh, what do I do here? All right, we're doing this. What's up, Brennan? Hanging out on Twitch today. Okay. I almost tried to intercept him. That was bad. Oh, stupid Heimdall synergy. Heavy after gaining Limbo. Limbo lasts forever. You can even cheese fights by just taking block hits and building power. Do you have it? I mean, oh, nice. God, he's such a jerk. Cat Murdoch messaged me yesterday, or what's today? Today's Saturday. I think it was yesterday while I was working. And she's like, what the hell is Heimdall on defense? Yep. Welcome to Heimdall. Oh, resist? Oh. God. I hate fighting Zola without a counter. What a jerk. So many gems and stones saved for the Titan Roller. Just kind of bored until then. We've been replaying the Arkham games. Those are good games. They put a lot of Arkham stuff in the Lego Batman game I saw. I was really appreciative that they included that. Feel like sometimes the Arkham games feel like the stepchilds of the Batman universe. Stepchildren. And like especially Arkham Origins, which I think is a fantastic story, but like didn't have the original cast, so it wasn't as received as well. What am I doing here? Cat is a true Heimdall hater. Did Dust get like larger there, or was it just me? Is she getting larger the closer she is to me? Dude, she's increasing in size. Oh. Tell me I'm not the only one who's noticing this. She's getting larger as she gets closer to me. That's crazy. Okay, you're seeing it, so it's not just me. Got it. My brother is a Heimdall hater. Likes Hyperion, which I understand, but in content, you can't simply just parry heavy special 2 on your way to victory. Most of the time, that's true. Yeah. Good evening, everyone, says Batow. Hey, Sam, glad to see you streaming on Twitch. We'll definitely be watching your streams to get my drops. Thank you. I will try to be more regular with the streams. Like I don't often have stuff to do, so like it's just gonna be me like, you know, screwing around and doing arena, but like I can at least chat more frequently and pay attention to chat if I'm doing fights like don't even matter, right? Yeah, let's do this. Who to use for Ares, Serpent or Jugs? Both should work exceedingly well. Also unaware that Sim was over here. Yeah, I caved in. he's just gonna return this to me as D10, isn't he? Oh no, he didn't. That's weird. Nice. My heavy went right through him. Still think the calling the Heimdall interaction with Ares a bug is mega weak sauce. I don't know that it was called a bug. I don't remember them explicitly referring to it as a bug. I think calling it unintended is probably fair because he cheeses the absolute crap out of that fight. And Ares is meant to be a fight that you really just have to get good, right? I'm out of Heimdall. I still like Heimdall a lot. I use him. I've used him in war. He is mega cracked in war. Just like if you can ramp him up on like one fight, he's disgusting. Oh my god, dude. Hi Sim, Allison has a pretty good quick magic guide. Excellent. I will probably take a gander at that later. Does this person have no name but only an alliance tag? What's going on here? Sweet. It's been 10 minutes. Oh, now I know what you're talking about. Oh. All right, I should probably turn that off. All right. I think I just went through the Twitch settings earlier like in a hurry and was like, yeah, this is kind of how I have stuff set up on YouTube. Sweet, it's been 10 minutes. All right, let me figure out how to turn that off. Let's see, moderation maybe. Chatter permissions. Here we go. Okay, there we go. I think that should be different. Yeah, I think I've turned that off. I have the chatter permissions set at the middle now. Yeah. Okay. It should be better now. Sorry about that. It's baby's first Twitch stream. What do we want to do here? We want to do this. Yeah, sure. Freaking heathens. Yeah, it was apparently my fault, Kurt. The hashtag. Nice. I love how the AI like straight up cheats sometimes. Like if you do a full 5-hit combo into a block, they're gonna catch you every time. But they can dex out safely. It's ridiculous. Thanks again, dude. Have a great dinner. Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, Allison, for the link. Definitely, I will check it out when I'm done here. This grind, can't really tell if it's going faster. Like the PI difference with collectives and stuff, I feel like should have made an increase in this, but I can't really tell. God, she's such a time waster. Just die, please. There we go. 50 rounds to finish both? Like in total or each? So I feel like one is substantially longer than the other one for me. Little too early. Both? Are you turning recoils on? I haven't had recoils on for an arena grind in a minute. Just because I feel like my roster is at the point where I don't really need them to do an arena grind. Or rather, an arena grind just for milestones. I really don't care. Really? Not even letting the heavies finish. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Whatever. That was one of the fights of all time. What's up, Cyber? 33 and 19. Okay. Not gonna bother with getting 7-star magic. That's fair. She is pretty expensive with the Radiance, so if you're not getting like a steady stream of Radiance, I would say it's probably fine. How is your exploration of the phenomenon known as Pokemon card? There's no exploration happening. I saw that Andy dropped 18 grand on cards, and that was the extent of my exploration. Yeah, when he's like, I got an $18,000 box, and he opened the first 2 cards. He's like, yeah, this was 200. This is 500. I'm like, holy crap! What does that mean? Math in the head. Oh, yep. He's like, guys, I bought this when it was $17,000. Oh my god! What? A lightweight. Good lord. I actually don't know, like, is Andy collecting, or is he just, like, in it for, it's like a lot of people do it as, like, an investment, right? That worked out pretty well. Oh my god, dude. Her combo cadence. Oh, I hate it so much. When I have to alternate combos with her, that's what screws me up. It's like everything is 2 hits except for the first medium and the last light. Ugh. Magic is better than Ghost Rider. Given up on the blade chase. Is it the are you only missing the Battlegrounds piece, Cyber? Blade's pretty fun. Blade's pretty good. I wouldn't say he's necessary. However, we have not been told, or maybe we did, I don't remember. We have not been told how we're going to be obtaining Stellar Doom. Is it gonna, I don't know if it's gonna require all 4 of the other ones to get him. Or I don't know how it's gonna work. Cards make mobile game spending look frugal. Apparently, yeah. I know a person who bought a Pokemon card for like $1 million. You know this person personally, Casey? God of the Abyss needs a favor. All right, what's your favor? Only the BG's piece. I mean, if you don't care about first appearance, like, yeah, I don't know what the Stellar Doom thing is going to look like. So, I mean, maybe like, maybe the 2,500 units is worth it for you to just not have to worry about Battlegrounds again. Like, again, if you don't care about, if you don't care about the first appearance, then just drop the 2,500 and be done with it. I have such a love-hate relationship with Gentle. Nice. Yeah, 2,500 per piece, yeah. I mean, it's a lot, don't get me wrong. But if it's gonna save you like a bunch of time and frustration, I think it's totally worth it. And again, like you won't be able to get the first appearance, but it's just cosmetic, like who cares that much? Yeah. And again, like I have no idea. I have no idea what's gonna look like for a Dr. Doom, but I feel like it's probably safer to have the piece or have the champ than not having him. Then again, like this chase has felt a lot different than the Deathless chase, so maybe they won't be required to get Doom. Maybe it'll be easier. I don't know. I have no idea how they're going to work it. if they've told us how they're gonna do it and I'm just completely forgetting it, somebody can feel free to correct me. Hate BGs so much. This meta was it was something. It was something. Like, the health score stuff was interesting from the perspective that a lot of the BS damage, unavoidable damage champs were like pretty toothless. Like I mentioned, I took Kindred out of my deck just because like he just like he doesn't matter. Like if you know how to fight Kindred, it doesn't matter if you trigger the degen. It doesn't matter if you finish the fight at 1%. Like all it matters is how fast you go. So like Kindred didn't really matter. Like Dark Phoenix didn't really matter. Like you only needed like kill threats or stall threats. But like I feel like it took so much. So like kind of going off of that, like there are more options for defenders than there would normally be because you don't have to worry about health. But like I also feel like strategy is kind of out the window because again, you can pretty much use anybody for anybody. Who cares about the health loss? All that matters is like how fast you can nuke down these defenders. It's just it wasn't interesting to me overall, and I didn't really like it. Then again, like I'm much more of a war player, so like a meta where health remaining is more important and time is gives no score. I feel like that would be interesting to me because it would promote, strategies in the draft and skillful play and not just, big yellow number go burr. So, I don't know. I think BG's is in a really rough spot. Yeah, the mode is very stale. I think that they need the mode to succeed because they have been and continue to make champions specific for BGs. So if the mode goes away, then a lot of these champions are just not going to be that useful elsewhere because they're built on ending fights in 3 bars of power and really don't have much use anywhere else. I don't know. I do know that every time I get to the GC, I start off a little higher than the previous season. Like I think this season I started in like Gamma 3. I'm like, wow, there's really just nobody playing this, is there? Hate that they shove BGs down our throats so much. I feel that. After I finished my, actually, I should just read it after this fight. I can read it because it's not protected by NDA or anything. Because it's something that I specifically said feedback wise. I can't tell you what anybody responded to it, but I can't tell you what I wrote. After I finished my BG's grind, I went into the CCP and I gave a bunch of feedback about where the hell was it? can't even find it. Oh, here it is. All right. Yeah, so this kind of goes along with the Stellar Blade chase and just, having Battlegrounds forced on us, it feels like. Finished up my blah 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 blah. The worst part of this meta for me was that the blade piece was locked behind the victory track. I already don't care for playing Battlegrounds, and now it felt like I had to, and in a meta that I found disinteresting at best. In the past, the team has publicly promoted the idea that players can and should be able to choose which game modes they want to engage with. This is a healthy way for any player to approach the game, and when it comes to the game, engagement is good engagement. But by repeatedly locking things behind specific game modes, the team is saying one thing and doing another. These game modes have become de facto requirements for every player. Moreover, it's always the same game modes that are required. There's never a chase piece in Alliance War. At least one new game mode is coming. Will that be required for everyone to play at a high level? Who knows? There's no actual choice being offered to players other than suck it up and play or suck it up and pay. And I said that if the team truly wants players to be able to choose which game modes to engage with, then the Stellar Forge chases and any future chases need to reflect that. System needs to support a scenario where a player can explicitly disengage from one game mode if it means they are engaging with another one. So, Mike, my idea here is that if there are 6 pieces required to obtain a chase champ, then 7 or 8 should be made available in the game so that a player like myself who would rather not struggle through Battlegrounds can get that piece from somewhere else. And like the idea that I proposed was a gotcha box. Like, so we've got the box champs that they do all the time now. And the idea was that you would obtain keys to this box, and each slot in the box, rather than being a champ, it would be a piece of that the stellar champ, for example. So like you could get the pieces in any order, it really didn't matter. There were 6 slots in the box, 6 pieces to obtain, 8 keys total available in the game. So like I just want more agency in what I have to play. And like I get that these chases are they're designed for the most engaged players, but like it's not consistent at all. And I really hate that like Battlegrounds is I feel like engagement in Battlegrounds has been declining for several seasons, and it only goes up when there's like the brawl season. That's when engagement goes up, and otherwise like engagement is really low. I mean, I also don't know how you put a Deathless or a Stellar Forge chase piece in a mode like War. And if like the concern is like, well, we don't want people to feel like they have to play War. Well, I mean, that's how it is right now. Like people feel like they have to play Battlegrounds. So I don't know. Like the system is not good right now. It doesn't feel good. And like I did like I'm in my roster is in a spot where I was able to get through the victory track. Like I didn't lose that much. But like for people who aren't in my position, like it sucks. It's got to suck so bad. Especially like with the advent of collectives. Like collectives had made Battlegrounds a lot more difficult for progressing players because you're just at an automatic disadvantage now compared to like huge rosters. And like Ascension, people who can get Ascension on champions again have a huge advantage in Battlegrounds. Like the mode is just it's got some problems. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I mean, I get where you're coming from, Cashew. Like, don't put one in AW. Like, but the point wouldn't be to force people to play War. It would be to give them a choice between playing War and playing another mode. I would much rather obtain a piece via Alliance War than Battlegrounds, right? But I don't have that option. If I didn't have a limp right now, I'd give you a standing ovation. From what I wrote, Cyber. Yeah, like... You know, people like to say that, you know, people in the folks in the CCP are, you know, just a bunch of yes men. But like I can speak for myself. I provide feedback like that all the time. Like if I don't like something that they're doing, I will definitely speak up and say so. Doesn't mean that it's going to change because, you know, ultimately the decision lies with them and not me. But I am, you know, pretty vocal about what I dislike. I let them know about it. I feel like I missed a lot of chat while I was reading that stuff. Let's see here. Do you think it'll be an entirely different move set? I'm assuming we're talking about Doom. Um, Probably. I think the animations will probably be, well, actually, probably not. No, I feel like the animations will be the same. Yeah. And I feel like the kit will be a, let's be real, probably a little bit more balanced version of Doom. Because like he won't have a power steel because he won't be a mystic, so he won't have a bunch of mystic stuff. So, what else did I miss here? Hope we can buy the final piece. Yeah, I think the idea is that, um, at least this is the way it was with Stellar Star-Lord, right? The piece was made available after the Battleground season ended, right? Because like they need to make sure that you can't get the first appearance with the piece that you pay for. Genuinely don't think there's a change they could make to get me to care about BGs again. Yeah. Like I play the bare minimum only because like, you know, I feel like I guess I don't have to because I really don't care that much about the first appearance stuff. But I'm also like really stubborn and I don't want to pay units for the piece. I don't know. I feel like I play Battlegrounds out of spite. Except I don't really know who I'm spiting except myself. Modern Defender design, the whole mode is just RNG. Yes, that's another big problem. Like I feel like we are still seeing the we're still seeing kind of the repercussions of that like major defender spree that they went on. Like it's 2026 and we're still getting champs that counter onslaught, like Ruby. Like what do we like I get Ruby's target is Jean, but she is also very much for Onslaught. Like what are we doing? Onslaught came out like 3 years ago. Why are we still getting champions for him? We're still getting serpent counters too, so champs that need specific counters ruin BGs. Yeah, that put a lot more of the focus on the draft. And like if you lose the draft now, it feels like you just lose the match right away. Because like they, you know, with a 30 character deck, there is no possible way for you to put enough defenders in there and account for defenders that you're going to see. So you're constantly getting forced into poor matchups and it just feels so bad. for a niche game mode. They sure make us play it a lot. Yeah. And again, I feel like I think it's easy. It's probably easy for them to just plop a piece at the end of the victory track because it's like something that each individual person can work towards. And like, but it's the same thing. Like if you play Alliance War, just put the piece in all season rewards. From Master Rank 1 all the way down to Stone 69, right? So that if you play a season, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good your alliance is. It doesn't matter if you play 1 Battle Group Wars or 3 Battle Group Wars. If you play enough to get war rewards, which is 5 wars, you'll get the piece. Like, I don't understand. I don't know. That requires a lot less engagement, arguably, than Battlegrounds. So maybe that's the argument against it. I don't know. Hey, what's up, Clown? Good to see you, buddy. Spike Grounds. BG's actually makes me want to quit the game about it. Yeah, I get that feeling all the time. Like if I have a really bad match where I get like embarrassed. Yeah. And like, yeah, I feel like it's worse because, people who are, they play me, they see, oh, look at this guy has the creator tag. He's probably exceptionally good at Battlegrounds. No, he's not. And then they're like, "Oh, I beat the creator." I'm like, "Congratulations. It's quite an accomplishment, I guess." What do I want to do here? Wave is an eco counter, indeed. And Intimidate putting in good work there. Oh wait, is he immune to Intimidate? I don't remember. Maybe you get a few quit outs from the badge. I do occasionally get quit outs, but it's not like maybe like once or twice a season I'll get a quit out. It's not a lot. Some people do, like in the ban phase, people will quit. Which is like I feel bad. Like I play, I play very little Battlegrounds, right? And I really only do my objectives, my three wins every couple days, and that's it. I cannot be bothered to do more. So like as a result, it takes me a lot longer to get to the gladiator circuit than other people do. So I end up seeing like a lot of like, lower rosters than mine towards the end of the grind. And like I feel bad. But like I also don't really feel that bad because I hate playing it. And however I can get through it, if I have to match up against some lower accounts, then that's just the way it's got to be. It sucks. Emote spammers, oh yeah, I just mute everybody. Occasionally I will forget, but the rule is I mute everybody right away. So if I've ever played you in Battlegrounds and you have sent me an emote and I haven't responded, that's why. So I can't take the emote spammers. Just people, it's so toxic. I hate it. Zatsy, what are your top 3 favorite champions of all time? Void is number 1. Everybody who's followed me for a while knows that Void is my number 1 champion. Ironheart is my number 2 favorite champion. And number 3, it's probably a toss-up between a bunch of different a bunch of different champs. Maybe Serpent right now, I would say. There's a lot of champs that could occupy that third spot. Serpent, Sheoth, yeah. Let's just say Serpent for now. He is currently my number 3, although it might change tomorrow. Who knows? Zapsy, welcome to the channel, by the way. Bro, there's nothing wrong about bodying smaller counts. I mean, there is in the sense that it's a terrible experience for them. So, like, I mean, yeah, it's a terrible experience for them. There's a striking lack of tech ladies in that list. I said Ironheart. We're due for another tech lady, aren't we? Although, I guess we just got Ruby. Although she doesn't count because I'm currently fighting with her. No Viv at 3 unsubbed. Like I said, there are a bunch of different champions that fit in at 3. She is definitely one of them. I do feel bad facing people who I know just want to finish for that piece. Yeah. Maybe they like it. Don't king shame. You have like 40 tech lady crushes. Is it 40? I don't know. It's probably not 40. It's like Ironheart, Viv, Omega Sentinel. Who's like tech lady adjacent? Jesus. Cashew. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I can't even read that. Oh, guillotine. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Cashew. It's just the most unhinged chat message I've ever read in my life, I think. Holy crap, dude. Oh man. Oh my god. Oh boy. There we go. Average cashew comment. Is this how you behave in Abdo's stream? Cashew. So funny. Cassandra would be an interesting rank 5. Sim, what do you think of the idea of placing every single piece of special champs into PvE modes at the same time as BGs and players can choose which one they want to play? Into PvE modes? Can you clarify? Like, are you saying like there should just be challenges for every piece? I think that's the first time I've ever full dexed that on purpose. I don't think it's realistic to expect the pieces to be only in PvE modes. I think that there has to be some in PvP, but I think that there is a striking lack of player choice around which PvP modes they need to play. I'll edit it for you. Late night sim stream, adults only. It's so much worse than Habto streams. I'm seeing a different side of you, Cashew. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Yeah, multiple places for a piece. Like, I don't know, like how is it distributed right now? Is anybody Stellar Blade pieces? Is there like a screenshot that I can look at for where they're at? Oh, here we go. Okay, so here we go. Let me switch over. Okay, so AW Encounter Showcase, that's PvP, PvE, Act 9.4, PvP, PvE, Jesus. Apex, PvE, Alliance Coliseum is not really PvP, but you have to be in an alliance. You can be in one by yourself, though, and still make it. So technically, I would call that PvE. And then there's one piece in Battlegrounds. So like I feel like if they want to continue this kind of model, I feel like this last piece here should be you should be able to earn the 5th piece or the 6th piece or whatever it is somewhere else. And that's been my problem the whole time. I did not know that term, Cashew. It's not perennial. I don't know what it is. That was not, or did I Google it? I don't remember. I don't feel like that was me. So I think somebody said it in the chat what it was. It was probably Neil. Neil knows all that crazy stuff. What if there was an arena milestone? Somebody, yeah. Like the feedback that I read earlier, somebody did respond with like an arena thing. Like, what if you had to do like a 200 arena streak or some like ridiculous amount? And I'm sitting there and like everyone's like, oh God, don't make me play arena. I'm like sitting there like, I would probably definitely rather do a long arena grind than play Battlegrounds. Like I would probably do that. Yeah, there is only a certain amount of content that they release for sure. And like you don't want to put a piece in like normal AQ because it's kind of normal AQ is kind of a bummer and nobody really wants to do it, you know. Oh, it was you, Dilly. Okay. There was a Star-Lord piece in BGs as well. Yes. I think the difference between that piece and this one is the meta, and that they locked a piece behind a meta that included a very drastic and admittedly experimental scoring change that I think most people didn't really enjoy, myself included. Narctic, good evening. Loved your wave video. It was very good. Took her to rank by myself. Congrats. Feels great for war. Been testing her a ton of the off season. Let me know, like, what fights are you trying her out with? I did a Nico and I did an Enchantress with her. But I'm always on the lookout for like non-targeted matchups, right? So I'm definitely curious what you did with her. Did I Google it? Let's look at sim search history. I do all of my naughty searches in a private window, Clown. What kind of fool do you take me for? Tobias, welcome. And folks, for the YouTube audience here, don't forget, it's a little late now, but we are currently live on Twitch as well, and I will aim to be multi-streaming for the foreseeable future, especially when there are drops happening. I want to give you guys as many opportunities as possible to get those exclusive CCP drops. Singular challenges like they did with the egg and Star-Lord piece. They could do that, yes. Oh, this person is in Meat. We play them every other season or so. Yeah, I don't really care if pieces are in PvP modes. I just want to be able to choose. I would much rather play War than Battlegrounds. I know that there are people who feel exactly the opposite, and that's great. That's the point. If you don't like War and you like Battlegrounds, you should be able to play Battlegrounds. And I can only assume that there isn't a piece in War because they haven't figured out how to require a similar level of engagement in War that they do in Battlegrounds. What's up, J Will? Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Zola. Okay, Zola makes sense. Bishop makes sense. Yes, I did that Bishop fight a bunch in the testing server. Destroyer on path 5. Interesting. Section 1 or section 2 for that destroyer? Is he in his normal spot up there in section 2? Cassandra Nova. Okay, I can see that. But if you get the neuro, okay, yeah, that should be fine. Magic, that definitely. Okay. Casually just says this person is in Meat. The Alliance was Meat, Cyber. Give me a break. I like BGs more than Unplanned War. You know, Work, if you're looking for planned war again, I don't even want to join war these days. Okay, well, forget that idea. New objective: get 5 MVPs. Oh, that's awful. MVP is meaningless in war. Oh, congrats! You've used the most energy in this war. MVP. Who won the hockey game? Is it over? Oh, Carolina won. Okay, tied. Series tied. And the Cavs are about to lose. Awesome. They completely blew it in game 1, and now they're going to get swept because they've got no mental toughness left. Awesome. You can wave the beam on the special 2. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, like if you can do it with Bishop, you can do it with Destroy, I'm sure. I think the challenge would be getting far enough away from Destroyer on the first decks of the special 2 for the dash attack to trigger. Go Deathless in 6 wars. Psh. Yeah, like so speaking of the war stuff, like I suggested tying it to a solo objective. Like as one option, like, you know, take, I don't know, 20 fights this war season to get the piece. But like, you know, for alliances that, you know, that do less than 3 battle groups, where people aren't joining war all the time, that kind of hurts them. But again, the idea is to give them a choice. Those people can choose something else if they don't want to play war. Yeah. All right, it is close to 11. We've been going for well over 2 hours, but that's actually longer than I thought I was going to go tonight. So let's see who else is on. We can send everybody over somewhere. Looks like let's see here. I don't really see any other CCP folks on. This guy's on. He's I don't know. He's in the CCP. I don't talk to him too much. He's a Spanish streamer. I could probably send you guys over there. All right, let's do raid channel. Okay. All right, how do I do this? Trying to figure out how to raid people. Okay, start raid. All right, folks, that's going to do it, I think, for that's going to do it for this one. I hope I figured out the raid thing. So, yeah, thanks for following. Thanks for Abdo for coming over, and we'll catch you next time. Be good to each other. Peace.